All right, so this video hopefully will help you guys figure out people who have had a problem either opening the document or not being able to paste pictures or whatever it is that your problem is with using the Canva app. The main problem that we had is I was using one template, and the first step that you needed to do was to save that document to your Canva, and if you missed that step, then it made it where other people couldn't get in to the program. It's okay, a little bit of confusion, we're figuring stuff out. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to get stuff to you in this format. So the solution to this problem actually was suggested by one of my students in my 5th period class, which was Aiden, and they suggested that we do, let me bring this up and bring this up. So they suggested that we just copy the design for the PNG and bring it in. Now, I did not do that originally, and I talked about this in my 5th period class, because when I did that from Illustrator and I brought it over, it kept that white background, and we want to have it where it's a transparent background so you can see when you paste things and you move them to the back, and you can keep those nice boxes, the black boxes, okay? So, but when I did it in this, it worked. So if it doesn't work for you, then we'll figure something else out. So here I am, I'm in the 4th period folder, if you know how to get here, because this is probably where this video is. Alright, so I'm going to go to the allaboutme.png. This is the PNG file that we were using, right? I'm going to right click and copy image, and remember, you are probably going to have to do alt click in order to get there. Alright, so then I'm going to open up Canva. I'm going to move myself over here so you can see what it says. So I'm on canva.com, and I'm just going to go create a design, custom dimensions, 8.5 by 11, and make sure that this is set to inches. Okay, so if it's not set to inches, it is not going to work. Or it will, but it's going to be smaller, and it's not good. Alright, so 8.5 by 11 inches. Create new design. Now, I have already copied the PNG onto my clipboard, so I should just be able to do Control V as in victory, and it works. Okay, so I click the corner, the circle there, and drag that out, make that the size that I want, and that should be working. Now, the main difference on this versus what I was doing earlier is I wanted to make sure that it had that transparent background. So let's go ahead and test that. Now, earlier I was showing you that if I was going to show you my favorite sport, I would say football, but a creative way that I could do that and still communicate that information and also communicate information about myself would be to have a picture of an eagle from an Auburn football game, because I am a graduate of Auburn University and a fan of Auburn football, and go Tigers. So right click, copy image, bring it back over here, Control V to paste. Alright, and my problem right now is I can't really see it. Okay, so I brought in all these images, I'm ready to make changes. I got all this white space over here, gray space over here. I want to zoom in and see what's going on. So if you go down here where it says 33%, that is your zoom. So if I click on that and change it to, let's try it at 100%. Alright, so I can see what I'm doing. I'm using my scroll mouse here to move, so I can move this around. If I click and drag from the corner, it will make it change the size. If I choose one of the pieces on the side or the top, then it will crop the image. So the image is staying the same size, and I'm able to get a little bit better. Let me zoom that down a little bit, scroll it down a little bit. Okay, maybe just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so once you get something, in my intro students, I'm really okay if you stop here, but I prefer you to do the extra step. And my advanced students, I definitely want you to do the extra step, and that is to arrange your document. Okay. So the last thing I want to do, I have this selected, right click, arrange, nope, sorry, that's in Illustrator. Right click, and then just do send to back, right? One last thing that you're going to do that I set up on my document that is not set up on your document right here is to click on the All About section, because I don't want every time I click and try to move something for it to move around like that. So select the All About PNG that you put in here once you get it to be the correct size, and go up here and just click Lock. What that does is, now it is locked in place, so even when I select it, I'm not moving it around. Like it acknowledges that there's a piece there, that there's an object there, but if I click and drag, it's only going to pick up that piece there. Okay, so and when you're managing all these different things and you're putting things on top of this, but you're going to get really frustrated if you don't have the if you're not able to move the pieces, and so if you have that selected and you lock it, then that'll help you with that. All right, and that's a skill that we use in Illustrator too. That technique is a little bit different, and I'll show you the steps when we get in class. And so hopefully that helps. And thanks, Aiden, for your suggestion. And guys, please make sure you email me or message me if you're still having problems. If that solution does not work for you, Do not just give up